Hey, Midtown Church, this is Pastor Efrem. Rise and shine. I know maybe you heard that when it was time to get up as a kid, but when I think of rise, I also think of my first job in college. I had a work study, and if you had a work study at the college I went to, you had to work in the cafeteria, and they put me on bread. Like the university I went to, they made their own fresh bread, and so my job was to put that, bread before it's cooked into the oven and then watch it rise. And when you pulled it out, man, it smelled so good. It was so awesome. It was like the thought of bread rising. It was just awesome, and I got paid too. Now, Jesus talks about an even greater rising. In the Gospel of John, chapter 5, as you get around verse 29, Jesus talks about the dead rising. Now, what this does is it points to Jesus' own resurrection, but it also points to the end times when all of those in Christ will rise with Christ into an eternity where there will be no violence, where there will be no struggle, where there will be no disease, where there will be no poverty. But in the meantime, you and I have an opportunity to rise every day as God's vehicles of love and truth and grace and freedom and justice. What does that look like? To rise up in generosity, to rise up in sacrifice, like giving of ourselves in our time, talent, and treasure so that lives can be transformed. You need to rise and shine, like get up and shine for God where you work, where you live, where you go to school, where you volunteer. The church is not just about attending, it's about rising. So I call you, sister and brother, to rise and shine.